Tell me about yourself. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Hi, my name is Yuan Zhang and I study electronic engineering in Yongnam University. Throughout my entire career life, I've always put communication first. And having that in my mind, I myself always try to listen first and think deeper and be generous to everyone and understand people's difficulties. Yeah. What are your strengths? One of my biggest strengths is my people skill. So for me, introducing myself and starting conversation is no problem at all. My staff experience has given me the time management skill that are required for this program. I I understand that deadlines need to be met, so I will go above and beyond to make that happen. What are your weaknesses? Sometimes I tend to be strive for too much perfection, so because I think the quality is the most important thing, but from my experience, I understand that striving for too much perfection is not that efficient because it takes a lot of time. Um, so I will find a balance between speed and quality. How did you prepare for this interview? Actually, prepare, when I first studied to prepare this interview, I thought it's too difficult because I realized that I didn't know myself well. So I started to understand myself first. So then I I could prepare for this interview more easily. Can you tell me why you'd like to study in our program? Because I really care about the studying English. So, and I think this program satisfies my needs, both language skill and business skill, because these are my final goals. How do you think this program can benefit for your future? Well, I think by meeting various experiences and various people, I can be more open, and it will make me understand the other people better. Yeah, and I think I can be get a confidence in my English skill, and I think it will be my advantage for getting a job because in Korea and in many companies value the internship experiences and business skills and language skills. So I think this program will help me a lot. Yeah. Tell me about a time when you had a disagreement with a colleague, how did you deal with it? While taking a class called communication skill last semester, I I had a debate. Yeah, there is a conflict with my team members in organizing our team's opinion. But I already told you it was communication skill class. So I just we all learned how to solve a problem and how to solve the conflicts. Yeah. So I try to put myself in the other's shoes and make the concessions. In the end, I could solve the problem. Do you prefer working alone or working in groups? I prefer working in groups because I think through group activity we can get the feedbacks and we can feel each other's weaknesses. So I think working in groups is more productive than working alone. Yeah. How much training do you think you will need to become a productive worker? I think you need expertise to become a productive worker, and if I have a ability to teach someone, I think I became a expert. So I think I need to train enough to teach someone. Tell me about a time you achieved success in Good. What was the outcome? When I was in high school, I made a blood donation camp promotion team, and I led the team for 2 years. Um, I had a feeling of responsibility because my role was leader. So, but I just worked hard between my teacher and my friends. Of course, there are many problems, but I could solve the problem at all, and in the end, we could become a quite good team. Finally, we won the pri- prize as a representative of the city. So I'm proud of this experience. What is your long-term employment or career objective? My 5-year goal is to enter the foreign automobile company or foreign electronics company because of my major and my skills. Yeah, how would you describe yourself as a worker? I don't like to describe myself mm, as a person who does her best on a given task, and a person who has time management skill and communication skills, a person who does everything beyond the expectation. Mm, do you consider yourself a self-starter? If so, explain why. I, I, I consider myself a self-starter because I really went for the opportunity that came my way rather than going after opportunity. And I think this program is the one opportunity that I really tried hard and in the end got. Yeah. Tell me about a time when you made a significant error. What happened? Recently, I performed the English song called Lemon Tree. You know Lemon Tree? Yeah, that was a group activity. We were singing and choreography and, and dancing, singing and dancing. Yeah, our team did our best, but we couldn't meet our teachers' requirements because we didn't try to recognize the purpose of the given task. So, but it's good chance to learn many things. For example, I learned rather than just working hard, we should recognize and analyze the point of the given task first, and then do our best. It's the best working process. Yeah, I realized. How are your computer skill? I think my computer skill above the average because I had many experiences and I had many classes in the university dealing with computers because of my major, yeah. Um, Especially last semester, I took the mobile programming class, and I could make a Android application. It was very hard, very difficult, but this experience made me improve my computer skill. Yeah. What skills do you have that will contribute to our company? I have communication skills. Also, I think I have the qualification and I have the experiences to deal with the conflict between new people and to deal with the difficulties about language. Yeah. What motivates you to put forth your greatest effort and why? I think my motivation factor is the other person because I'm a person with a good desire to win, so I don't want to produce results worse than others. So I think the other person makes me do better thing and do more thing. Describe your most significant success and failure. For me, the most significant success is the success I've achieved by doing my best. And my significant failure is also the failure I got, even though I've tried my best. Because I think if I tried my best at anything, it will leave me the good meaning, um, good lesson. What kind of company would you work for? I told you already I wanna work in a automobile company like Toyota or electronics company like Sony. Yeah. What kind of work environment are you looking for? I'm looking for a work in, I'm looking for a company that gives the importance to communication with employees because I think without communication in the company, nothing could harder than that. I just, I, I'd rather work in a horizontal relationship rather than a vertical one. What kinds of people do you enjoy working with the most and why? I prefer the person who respects the others' opinions because I think when we consider and respect each other, we can make a best quality, best outcomes. How do you manage your stress? Actually, I usually read the books or listen to music because positive writing and positive lyrics are not only relieving my stress and but also giving me the positive mind. Yeah, I am. And I think it's good for relieving stress to think of positive way. Yeah. What kind of things do you do in your free time? It's also I enjoy reading books because I wanna know many people's thoughts through reading. Yeah. Um, the one of the things that I learned from reading is that there are all these parts of society which are geared just towards um, understanding people and how to think another way and how to success and how to so yeah. By the way, so I'd like to improve my knowledge career program. Yeah. Uh, what kind of things do you do during your free time to improve your English? Mm, I usually try to talk with my friends in English because I think the reason why we study English is to use it in the real life, and in real life, I think speaking is the most important thing. So I try hard. I've tried hard. Have you studied English? Where did you learn English? Are you studying English now? Oh yes, of course. As most of my friends do, I've studied English for a long time at school and at institute. Um, because I have studied for a long time. Learning English was quite boring thing, boring. But now I enjoy learning English because I'm studying real English in wisdom, so I could feel that English is not just hard. Yeah, I want to know more about English. No. What kinds of tasks do you see yourself doing at our organization? I think I, I'll, I want to become a more prepared person enthusiastic and everything. Actually, rather than go ahead and do something, I'd like to be a reliable person to ask for help someone needs it. What kinds of skills do you hope to gain from your experience here? Actually, I wanna learn not only about engineering but also about business management because I don't have chance to learn about it, and I think so. If I will if I learn about business management, I think I will become a more competitive person. What kind of things do you want to learn from this program? Oh, I think I will know how to treat the people and social society because this only society I've ever experienced it is the school. Um, no, of course I've learned a lot of things but I think there is nothing to use in real life. So through this program, I'd like to learn the useful ability I can use in real life. Yeah. Have you been outside of Korea? Oh, I made a trip to Hokkaido last year for 10 days alone because at that time I was studying Japanese. So I wanted to use it in the field. It was quite short time, yeah, but I could do many things. For example, I could learn that having experiences is the fastest way to learn language and their culture. So, thank you for having me.